Let's start off this bulletin now by bringing you some news from the world of sport. A highly influential member of the International Olympic Committee, that is the IOC, has confirmed that the Tokyo Olympics are set to be postponed by a year due to the coronavirus pandemic. The IOC had admitted on Sunday that they were looking at possible scenarios including postponement and that a final decision would be taken by April the 20th. The IOC's hand was then forced by both Canada and Australia, who categorically refused to send teams to the Olympics if they were held on schedule in July. The British Olympic Committee too indicated last evening that it would withdraw from the Games if the coronavirus pandemic did not die down. IOC member Richard Pound is the senior-most IOC member and was the first to raise doubts over the Games a month ago. Pound said that the IOC had decided that postponing the Games to July next year was the only feasible option with the global sporting calendar decimated due to coronavirus. The IOC is now dealing with the ramifications and logistical challenges of postponing a game for the first time since the Second World War, and a formal announcement is expected soon. Japan's minister for the Olympics also said that the Games cannot be held unless all countries have controlled the outbreak.
この東京大会を主催をするというこの日本においてはやはり何よりも世界各国地域がコロナウイルスというものを収束させない限り東京大会というのは本当の意味で総理がおっしゃる完全な大会という東京大会に向かっていけないんだろうというふうに思いますので。
For more inputs on this story, Grace Lee, WION's correspondent, is live with us from Tokyo. Grace, tell us, the big story is the likely postponement of the Tokyo Games. So is this a sign of panic as the situation regarding coronavirus deteriorates?
Yeah, well, it's not completely finalized yet. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is said to go on a call soon with the IOC President Thomas Bach to discuss what the next steps might be. Likely, as you said, IOC member Dick Pound had said a while ago that it will likely be postponed, and it seems like it might be postponed a full year. Experts say that's the most likely scenario because of scheduling issues. Oh, it's very windy here in Tokyo. But this has been a long time coming. If you look at how the pandemic has panned out and how many athletes are stuck in quarantine, in lockdown, you see Europe is one of the big fields for the Summer Olympics. Lots of athletes come from there and practice there, and that entire area is being shut down now because of the virus. And if you look at the qualifying matches, you know, over half the qualifying matches have been canceled so far because of this, and only half the athletes have been confirmed to be coming here. Now Canada, Australia are all pulling out. It just didn't seem likely in the first place that the Olympics will be going through, but of course this is a big decision, so the IOC and Japan's Prime Minister will likely have to have a long talk about what is in the future for the Olympics now.
Right. Now tell us about the situation in Japan. Some local news reports suggest that experts are raising big questions about Japan's testing and if it is in fact adequate. Can you tell us more?
Yeah, well, I was at a local park earlier today, and it's almost as if the virus has not hit Japan. People are outside enjoying the weather. It's a little bit windier today, but they're out having picnics, large amounts of people out looking at the cherry blossoms over the weekend. This is all because the government has asked people to, you know, not form large groups, but other than that, it's been largely silent about what precautions people should be taking here in Japan. There isn't the level of panic that you see elsewhere in the world, and of course Japan's government says that that's because the government has it under control and that we haven't seen a lot of cases here in Japan. We are seeing over 1,000. That number is going up every single day here in Japan, and Japan simply isn't testing as many people as other countries have. We say this statistic over and over again, but you know, the star child around here is South Korea, testing 20 to 30,000 people per day. Japan only does about a very small percentage of that. So there is worry that there are people with coronavirus here in Japan. They just haven't been tested yet.
Right, Grace, thank you so much for joining us from what is looking like a very windy Tokyo. We'll come back to you for more details as and when the final decision on the Games is announced.